Rhythmicru.
What are you talking about?
No, we're artists.
Oh, you're an artist. Show me some art. What kind of artist?
This is some art right here.
What does that say? What does that say? What is it?
Yeah. You were on the right path.
I can't. The writing doesn't tune in with my brain.
Yeah, it's Rhythmicru.
Rhythmic, what is it?
Crew.
Crew?
Like phonetically, one word.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. It's Batho and D-Way bringing the shit, yo. Tilted. Vision slide the trail, tell the tale of a world shoveling endless shit in pails. Popularity sales, what we let passion fail. Wearing masks and veils, vast details of blasting rails leaves you pale. Energy never contained by casket nails. Endless expansion, motion, tantrum. Daylight ransom, slick fella in a suit claiming he'll make you handsome. You'll have all the ladies dancing, you know, trade away your sunshine when you're unsigned. Desire burns strong with the one-time mind. Dollar signs, counting nickels and dimes. Just another tongue-tied line, trying to fit the design. Pining for just a bit of your time, rhyming to escape the grind. Watch eyes change when you swallow your pride. Eyes blurry, no balance. Stone vision of a world using their talents. Funk, jazz, love, truth in the same ballad. Dre chopped the fresh produce to make the salad. Valid, soundscape visual provided by the Rhythmicru. Renaissance, crazy individuals. Reception is minimal, but we're still getting through. Damn kid, what's gotten into you?
I'm tilted, truly sorry as hell, but everybody in here got a sad story to tell. And mine starts with some quality time, with a bottle of wine and a book full of rhymes going off of the lines. My buildings are hollow inside like Paulo's design. But don't ask me, cause I'm already fine. I'm only saying this stuff to get it off of my mind. And it's funny that I can't describe my words inside like my last disguise. I vibe while I sit here and fantasize about the darkness I see in Catherine's eyes. And I laugh when she made a suggestion. She said maybe what I needed was a change in perspective. The music I make is to escape. She said maybe I'm lucky. I said maybe it's fate. Inject the raw shit. I can break it down with the chit chatter. Inject the raw shit. I can break it down.
Tilted. Even when I'm off balanced, I refuse to become another kid who lost talent. I've stayed dedicated every day, getting stronger, one layer at a time. No one can pierce through my armor. And here's something you can think about in your mind. Cale's proven himself hundreds of thousands of times under any circumstance. In every situation, I'm fin to blow your mind and leave it in complete amazement. So bet against anyone who bets against me. If they can't recognize, then I guess they can't see. You shouldn't be surprised. I'm capable of greatness. If I get an opportunity to shine, I'ma take it. Anyone listening, I need y'all to spread the word to as many people possible. Help me to get heard. We're destined to expand. It's our purpose on the earth. And when the masses hear about this, you just watch how they observe.
Inject the raw shit. I can break it down with the chit chatter. Inject the raw shit. I can break it down.
I reckon that this is what's hitting. Pumps and pistons, powder cakes packed with poison. It's an investment once my voice is on it. I'm trying to get some of my folks off of unemployment. Line by line, rhyme by rhyme. One in front of the other, taking like steps one at a time. Yo, it's sick how I'm so sublime. Salt, pepper, egg, succulent up the sunny side. Sunday morning sipping on a beverage. Must be all general on jet. Hey yo, salute stars, I ain't no mirage. Only summertime sex in the garage. What a barrage. Hip hop hot dog, you feel this is what I thought, y'all. It's knowledge, even the sun gotta chill sometimes. You ain't gonna last long if you always living your life up on the front line. One time.
It's a good looking crowd out here tonight. These two look real good. Happy birthday.
Toronto got a lot of true heads, so
so pronto, confidentially between y'all and the entity, better known as Boileau. Intensity influences me to follow. My goals press on and then press a little harder. I'm not just another jester that's caught up. Been brought up with the crown on the inside of my head. Yo, let go, my ego kept it in the back shed. Work hard, sweat shed from my brow. Somehow got cut, blood bled, make sure it ain't nothing. Situation got me in a sick mode, but not in a coffin. Yo, my lungs explode, implode your eardrum, decode the spectrum of my wisdom. Built on a truly, truly strong foundation. Stay calm when the winds come. And y'all, wish y'all could sail away. All of a sudden fall silent, feel violent. Enclosed in pollution like the bumper boats in Center Island. This vocal potion's floating with emotion. The most intelligent way, relevant today to supplement the words with a succulent instrumental vitamin. To make you feel like you're gliding from the chemical emitted when your head starts nodding and you're vibing, 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 vibing.
And could not believe the scenes I had seen. A smog of a day, lazy and gray, with robotic trains that were puffing away. Inside I stayed where I puffed and played until the sun chilled and it was out to fill up my fuel tank with the well-greased flank. She skipped the fruit juice, offering coke to seduce. My sensories got the best of me as I smiled and accepted reflectively. And then we were off to the land of persecution, where friends were locked up for opposing pollution. A bunch of young heads looking for the right way, trying to turn these lazy grays into bright days, but we couldn't stay long. We had to take off and go push our logos on a teenage mob. There I was in a sauna, admiring drawings, listening to the ambient chatter they were causing. The taxi talked to spinning as he dropped us at the station. The underground was cool but covered in perspiration. An audio-visual room full of girlies giving free shit to come down early. It was straight to the back, a brief moment to relax, and then I was off to harass the staff. 2 drinks please, she said she'd make them double, and if you ain't drunk tonight then you surely in trouble. I threw one back, then ran and got some paper to write down the names of some friends coming later. There was a feverish roar as I dropped it at the door. Turning around, I went to drink some more. I'm dreaming, I'm dreaming, I'm dreaming, I'm dreaming, and I just can't wake up.
The days move along with regularity over and over, and suddenly there is change.
Suddenly there's change. Suddenly there's change. Suddenly there's change. Suddenly there's change. Suddenly there's change coming around the bend. It's a curse for cowards. Any doubt is ended. Yo, we need weed. This is how I get it. We'll call BC, get a pound on credit. I could be red, getting breakfast in bed, and still it would never get to my head. There it's been said. Remember a friend. I got 11 and 10 reasons never again to ever give in. No matter what the scenario be. My home is Toronto, Ontario. See, I'm a city boy with city ways. I still love me a chubby girl with a pretty face. And in a second or maybe a minute you'll get it, and then it would end up infinite. An independent record exec collecting respect for the best intentions.
Give me 5 minutes. 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 Give me 5 minutes, and I'll show you how it happens.
Yo, it's like that, and it's like this. I grab my dick like I have to take a piss. For all my gentlemen and all my pretty ladies.
Yo, man, you ain't even told them what your name is.
It's D-Ray the Kid. 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 Up on a late night track. I told my lady I'd be right back, but I'm a long gone, a stomping Tom Corner.
I'll give you $50 if you drink the bong water.
Don't think like I won't do it. I don't care, dare me again, I'll go to it. If I had a nickel for every time you ask me, I'll be Travis Bickle, driving a taxi in an alley where the profits meet. Around the corner off College Street, quick think, instinct, vandalize. I paint the town red to match my eyes. Happy Gilmore, D-Ray Flack, back with more chronic in my knapsack. Whack, give me some slack, Jack. Yo, Tommy, where my motherfucking scratch at?
5 minutes. Give me 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 5 minutes, and I'll show you how it happens.
Now I see it clearly. My whole life is pointed in one direction. I see that now. There never has been any choice for me.
This is going on around you. Just take a look and you'll see too. Yes, you will see through. Listen up, here we go. What's happening? Turn my television on and get bombarded by a bunch of garbage all day long. Something seems to be wrong. Am I supposed to care about some blonde bachelorette or Joe Schmo millionaire? Or better yet, who Paula Abdul will choose as the next American flop star to fill her shoes? This reality show phenomenon sickening. All these bratty egomaniacs exhibitioning and wannabe rock stars on a blind date, trying hard to get discovered with their shallow mind state. Go ahead, buy the dates. College girls ain't amateur when they're on spring break, going wild for the camera. Greedy growing ups trying to hit the lottery while their 2-year-olds are playing Grand Theft Auto 3. And your daughters look older, they got plenty tricks. Now it's hard to tell if they're 16 or 26. Everywhere you go, anywhere you look, it's all a big show. So many people getting hooked, Joe, with all the distractions. Gotta take action and try to be aware, because this is going on around you. Just take a look and you'll see too. Yes, you will see through. I know you see this too. The little Olsen twins are worth 70 mil. Wonder if they got some room in their house for me to fill. We all need a lesson from Ann and Nicole Smith, the master of them all, to get your gold digging tips. It's funny what some people do to get famous. Saw a dude on Fear Factor chewing a pig's anus. It never ends. If you think it will, better get. We're getting more messed up than Farrah Fawcett on Letterman. Give us medicine. You know we need help when Pee-wee starts indecently exposing himself, while Michael Jackson's holding his baby like a football out over a balcony railing. Yeah, that's a good call. Crikey. Only today could this happen. Porn charges actually help your record go platinum. And Winona's lucky she don't live in Afghanistan. If they caught her shoplifting there, she'd lose both her hands. Everywhere you go, anywhere you look, it's all a big show. So many people getting hooked, Joe, with all the distractions. Gotta take action and try to be aware, because this is going on around you. Just take a look and you'll see too. Yes, you will see through. I know you see this too. Ever since Eminem did that 8-mile film, everyone thinks rapping is an option for them. So any kid now who can put a sentence together calls himself an MC, cause he connected some letters. The US got everyone except for Bin Laden bombing the Taliban while attempting to catch him. That's why you always see his face on the news, son. Look, we got 150 channels to choose from, and whenever you check your Hotmail inbox, you got junk messages, how to enlarge your... Oh, if you know my album's in stores, here's some information. Please don't download it unless it's for inspiration. What's the situation? The world's at war. Who cares what y'all wear at the Oscar Awards? And if you agree, let's all make some more noise. Sing it with me once more at the top of your voice. Everywhere you go, anywhere you look, it's all a big show. So many people getting hooked, Joe, with all the distractions. Gotta take action and try to be aware, because this is going on around you. Just take a look and you'll see too. Yes, you will see through. I know you see this going on around you. Just take a look and you'll see too. Yes, you will see through. I know you see this too.
Come and gone in a flash, but there's no pictures to be found. conscious contraction, energy-fed movie reel. Does this drawer ever get full? Will a point ever be made? It just gets bigger. Nothing's taken away, except potential when fear is placed. Let's go this way. Okay.
Shot chicks don't speak, but they give you that look. They cold-blooded in the winter, in the summer they cook. Rooks get took by the books, by crooks. And all the ballers wanna talk about is who they just shook. Pawn shops 247, live 365. Only thing on people's mind is the weather and why. Wherever, whenever, I'm probably winning and grinning and sitting, thinking about some shit that's clever. Spelling my name July, August, September, October, November. Breakwood get deep like the snow in December. Yo, love it when I get like this. Dig it, get it. Love it when I get like this. Let's go.
Ain't a damn thing gonna know my hero. 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 Ain't a damn thing gonna know my hero.
Seeing these cats that talk the talk but a scared to walk makes me sick. Speak softly, brother, but carry a big stick. Stick shift, switching my optics, ready to rock it, never gonna stop it. MC Arod does it for the passion, not the profit. Drop it, top it. Biggity buster, biggity raps, knowledge, logic. Quickly absorbing infinite facts, rip it to that, city of West, killing it flat, blazing the track, jumping a bumper, you know the flow, I show her nothing bad. In the city, madness, these maggots is packing gadgets, have the nerve to blow your head off, advances the gangster status, satisfaction from the madness, erases the social balance, toast the chalice every time that the malice is shown on cameras. Remember the terrapin, thorough and everything, I play the heroine, beware of the chosen villains, adrenaline. In the city, madness can break you or build your confidence. Rhythmicru prepared me for this concrete jungle dominance.
City madness. It's all about the inner city madness.
Money, paper, building skyscrapers, people lost in the sea, all the nameless faces, race to take the case, never satisfied until I taste the fruits of life, the lumen rooms that are still out. 6 billion people to rock, every single second more and more drop, more and more born. Some left to praise, some left to mourn, torn between both sides, rather be with perfect balance, start to glide. Third eye opens up wide, untied fractions that are multiplied, entwined in human defined time. McGruffins are off stuff and takes a bite of the crime. Yeah, here we go again. Go and tell your friends the Rhythmicru got beats and rhymes to blend to send a message of intent that we're gonna help the people in the world invent a new style.
I got pressure pushing me from all angles. I'm being strangled, my thoughts are tangled. Everything's scrambled, twisted and blurry. Do it in a hurry, man, my life's a big flurry. So many faces, I can't remember names. It's strange, all of a sudden my position has changed. Am I believing the hype, letting it get to my brain? I ain't even big yet I feel this pain. Hard to maintain and keep everyone happy. Used to pat me on the back, now they're out to attack me. I'm doing what I've always done, what's the surprise? Of course I'm gonna rhyme and use it to help me rise. Put yourself in my shoes, what else am I to do? I'm here to make the most of this and try my best to help a few. Sticking to my plan even through the confusion. A vision with no strategy remains an illusion. Man, all I'm trying to do is be true to myself. Cause if you're living a lie, it'll ruin your health. That bubbling in your stomach fizzles up to your throat. And then the next thing you know, it's polluting your quotes. Through promises to people trying to please everyone. Now you're dishonest, deceitful, and no longer any fun. Used to feel equal, now you don't got anyone. You could blame it on some evil, lots of Henny and the rum. Or rather than escape, you can face the situation. Grab it till it breaks to trace the place you waste in. Back into the pains and aches if you embrace them. Some magic may await to make you state that it's amazing. Was late on this occasion, now I see clear. This hate is just an agent channeling a deep fear. And no matter the tools that I bring to this fight, I am responsible for most things in my life. That's why I sing to this mic, boy, to see what it's like to be a king for a night. Best believe that I'm hyped, feel the sting when I bite, and how receiving it might just pull the string in your life till you're perceiving it right. There's so many ways to flip it, grip it, you can sip it. It's like liquid, we can mix it, drip it quick, it hits and switches. And this is Cale, the lyricist with rhyme mix. Just pick a flow, any style, I got one for all my listeners. If you want something good to happen to you, make it.
If the rules there and it ain't fair, break it.
If you want something good to happen to you, make it.
If the rules there and it ain't fair, break it. Well, I'm sitting and I'm tripping off this ill composition. The medicine that I've been sipping got me shifting in positions while I'm spitting this ridiculous, venomous, and articulate, intricate limerick image of what I've been living with. Innocence, ignorance. I've observed the differences. I heard the contradictions in words and written sentences, and at the end of it, the message was deliberate. Admitted that I give a shit, even if just a little bit. Believe me, we've considered it, but never go legitimate. When millions of businesses get rich, but didn't mention that their images were killing us, and capitalism's filling us. How I'ma put my will and trust in something so conspicuous that isn't us? We came to embarrass the system so children can reconsider their parents' decisions and dare to be different, to never care if they fit in with the inherited vision of some American Christian. That's why I care when you hit them. I'm a common Bob Dylan. I drop my opinion over a song that I've written, cause words like terrorism confirm the premonition that television's been scripted to condition my condition. This is just my suspicion. Please don't get near me. Clearly I'm being paranoid and acting severely. And seriously, I know that my lyrics can be eerie to anybody hearing my conspiracy theory.
If you want something good to happen to you, make it.
And if the rule's there and it ain't fair, break it.
If you want something good to happen to you, make it.
And if the rule's there and it ain't fair, break it.
Yeah, I dig, brother. It's really out of sight here. Didn't even rain. No buttons to push.
I dream of someday, one day, any day, maybe today I can be done with yesterday, and everything subtly will start to make sense.
The Renaissance will happen when the modern day ends.
I dream of someday, one day, any day, maybe today I can be done with yesterday, and everything subtly will start to make sense.
The Renaissance will happen when the modern day ends.
So let's abandon the trends. The battle will stop once they've broken the lock off of Pandora's box. And I know vendors and cops have been stocked for the season, cause we're shopping for freedom in the Garden of Eden. And if you wanted a reason, then well, you can call us the Scottish disciples of Sir William Wallace. You can hate me, but acknowledge how the story is told. Sacrifice has always been the code of the road. Today is the first day of the rest of my life. It's no wonder I'm scared, I'm so underprepared. I'm just doing what I wanna do and going where I wanna go. I'm calling out to all of you to let the marijuana grow. This is the white man's burden, and my granddad had to spend his lifespan learning. But I remember him telling me eventually change would occur out of necessity, and so I dream of someday, one day, any day, maybe today I can be done with yesterday, and everything subtly will start to make sense.
The Renaissance will happen when the modern day ends. I was told there's only one day left, so I smoked and stared at the sun until my eyes burned. Live and learn, each of us will get their turn. Unconditional acceptance finally earned. I swear I killed for happiness in a bottle. Is anything in tune? Do we have to fit the model? Or at least wanna be one? It feels like I'm living in an old tired rerun. So can we get a little progress, please? goes way beyond the moment of one person. So let the dawn of each day indicate a way to a brave new world.
I dream of someday, one day, any day, maybe today I can be done with yesterday, and everything subtly will start to make sense.
The Renaissance will happen when the modern day ends.
I dream of someday, one day, any day, maybe today I can be done with yesterday, and everything subtly will start to make sense.
The Renaissance will happen when the modern day ends.
Oil is used primarily as a fuel. There's only 50 years left of it. It's non-renewable. It's the gasoline in our automobiles. Everything plastic and all packaged materials. Telephones, credit cards, toothpaste, shampoo, glasses, aspirin, house paint, cameras, tires, film, toys, tape are just some of the many products that oil can make. The largest consumer is the United States, using 25% of all petroleum made. Half of that's imported. America needs help by 2012. Domestically, they'll run out. Now Iraq has the second largest oil reserve behind Saudi Arabia on the entire earth. $1.1 trillion it's worth, and there's plenty undiscovered land yet to be searched. Industrial countries depend and rely on the Middle East to maintain our styles of life. Just imagine if they manipulated the price so which countries could grow. It's up to them to decide. These denials that the war's really not about oil are completely unconvincing. It made my blood boil when Colin Powell claimed it would be shared nice and equal, held in a trusteeship for all the Iraqi people. Come on, who you really think will service these fields? Chevron, Texaco, and Exxon Mobil, the largest energy companies in the nation, out to become the world's two richest corporations. And if you back Bush, you get a part of this. If you don't cooperate, he makes it very hard to live. Gotta wonder if 9/11's just an excuse to go through with something he already wanted to do. Man, check his track record, a brutal history. While we don't know more about it, still remains news to me. This president never served when he was called upon and pulled strings to avoid combat in Vietnam. Did you know the first oil drilling business he got lost lots of money and was a financial flop? Arbusto became Bush Explorations, hoping the family name would help its reputation. 2 years later, it failed as well. He was bailed out by a college friend from Yale when William DeWitt bought his company out and merged it with Spectrum 7 as an offer of help. And immediately George Bush became CEO. But by 1986, the same tale unfolds. A group of investors with political motives appeared in the nick of time to become his co-owners. Harkin Energy, now listen close here, paid him well over $100,000 a year. With a lack of experience and financial debts came an unbelievable chance for them to get rich. Cause close to Iraq is the country Bahrain, fearing an invasion by Saddam Hussein. They bypassed major US oil chains and gave Bush's company rights to drill their terrain. But by 1990, internal advisors warn of the company's potential demises. Already 150 mil in the hole, and if Saddam invades Kuwait, stock value will fall. 1 month later, Bush decided to sell 2/3 of the shares in Harkin that he held. That's a lot to dump at once onto the market, but good timing, he made a 200% profit. 850 grand on the deal at its top price on the exchange. What a sale! Cause 8 days later, Harkin Oil reports that it's down 25% and dropping more. Who's guilty of insider trading here? When you look at the facts, George Bush should appear, even though we insist he never got information and was unaware of any kind of dire situation. No one has ever announced who made the purchase. An unidentified buyer, it's almost perfect. He also violated SEC regulations to announce your deals to them by a month after you make them. But Dad was president, controlled the commission, in charge of investigating his own son's suspicion. And you wonder why he was never punished. The case against him was dropped, now it's over and done with. I'll get into your head and take you even more than higher. Spark an idea, then watch it spread like forest fires. Thoughts are contagious till we become a team, bouncing off of one another like pinballs in a machine. It's free consciousness leading to free speech with the freedom to express. Let the freestyle speak freely through a free mind, taking spirits higher than this free market, flea market, targeting desires. I'm just a minimalist carrying a small load on a mission to walk barefoot across the globe on a tightrope wire made out of barb. 100 stories off the ground, looking down on all these cars. I'll never trip. I can't fall off. I won't slip. Writing scripts from the mist, which will sink in and hit. That's what folks say. Cale's got the sickest rhymes that get in their minds and strike like picket lines.
Not advertising, not advertising, not advertising, just telling of an aspect, a part of our lives.
Yo, it's me, D-Rave the kid, spraying the verses. The way I've observed it, still making you nervous. They say I'm disturbed cause I'm urging a virgin at birth to research the word and the purpose of church. I sit in at service, the chickens were jerking. I got my fix in early and it still isn't working, but shit's still sweet, no doubt. One time for the B-app, yo, peace, I'm out.
Everyone's gotta have some partners in crime, but for me, it's all about partners in rhyme. Craig drew up a design with beat placement. I laced it, the fans start to trace it. From days in the basement till we give the radio a facelift. Time's too fast, man, it ain't worth racing. Pacing back and forth just to make an observation. Sharing with the world how we see the situation. Patience makes me a difficult opponent when you're facing the Titan Federation. Casing out your mind through interrogation. Changing how things seem, like clothing alterations. Bringing both sides together like a zipper. Leaving more smiles than the world's biggest tipper. Tearing off the beat like I was a stripper. It's the Rhythmicru, man, I know you've seen the sticker. Come and create or get out of the way. We sell the celebration each and every day. We are celebrators, not celebrities. We are elevators and visionaries. I know you feel the song, it's where we're coming from. To get us where we're going on this cosmic path we're flowing. Stowaways in this land of the brave. Freedom fighters, our own path we will pave. Stories above and we're feeling the love. Sub-levels under and I'm feeling the wonder. So twinkle twinkle little star, how artificial you really are. You can keep your fancy car and your makeup art. We'll keep bumping for the heads that feel it in their heart. As the seasons come and go and continue to grow, it shows that life never slows because of human woes. As I mow through this grass, the future and the past melt into one runny blur. Become confident, raise your hand if you're sure. My needles keep me that way and help my techniques track. Musical tones on loan that show the way to the zone. You feel alone, but you love more than you know. The wind blows in a way which you begin to follow. It gives you all knowledge which you decide to bottle and keep on your shelf. Melt into yourself, forever learning in whatever you felt. The learning curve swerves, start to observe certain things that disturb, like the fact that we lack reserves, cause we didn't preserve what we were served. Lured by the purr of pleasure, sacrifice and desire have been tied forever, but neither direction's ever claiming to be better. Within a circle, it's always coming together. It's happening without your consent, the RH, baby. Move back. Can we get a little action on the floor, please? Check your ego at the door, please. Move back. No proper direction, just start blending with the rhythm we send in. Move back. A piece of love, whatever tugs on your heartstrings and brightens your mug. Move back. Circular, never straight, reincarnate upon a new path to take.
Movement, that's what you get on a track. The message is more effective when it's said in a rap. And sometimes you feel trapped like you can never go back. Yeah, I've been there before, now I'm better than that. People get uptight, uneasy and not right. We see that there's sunlight, but really not quite enough love for it. I can't ignore it no more, I'm in the darkness, hollering, open the door. I'm long overdue, out on a low, call my phone. I'm busy till the cows come home.
You're in the outhouse.
Throw me Joey Ramone. I live where it's haunted. I talked to the ghost and found out it was the answer that I wanted the most. I had a chip on my shoulder, now I got one on both. While the spirit of my grandfather watches me close, like move back.
Can we get a little action on the floor, please? Check your ego at the door, please. No proper direction, just start blending with the rhythm we send in.
Movement.
A piece of love, whatever tugs on your heartstrings and brightens your mug.
Movement.
Circular, never straight, reincarnate upon a new path to take.
We collaborate, adapt to the rhythm. Prototypes get built from sketches of our vision. Test out the structure of the composition. If it fits nice, everybody knowing where they get in. Mics get passed, highlight the contrast. We got potent flows and vocal formats. A beat that draws lines like jazz that's abstract. We seek to define next styles and rhyme pads. Peep the divine profile, refined craft. A steep climb that ain't fast, but we're here to last. Slowly sure, Vibin's pure. On the low and ain't taking no shorts, so we endure putting words in stacks. A line for output, efficiency max. To my time, I make good. Prolifically, concepts is coming as they should. Rhythmicru, MCs up north, straight out the woods. Movement.
Can we get a little action on the floor, please? Check your ego at the door, please.
Movement.
No proper direction, just start blending with the rhythm we send in.
Movement.
A piece of love, whatever tugs on your heartstrings and brightens your mug.
Movement.
Circular, never straight, reincarnate